It's been great. This is my first time being here, part of All-Star Weekend, playing the game, but just having a blast so far. Uh, got my practice shots in a couple days ago. Hopefully, I might be able to do it again right before. But just trying to enjoy the night, relax, and try to put on a great show. There's no pressure right now. It's just about doing what we do on a daily basis. That's work every day, work as hard as we can, try to get better. But guys doing a great job right now, just buying into our program, our style to play, and competing. It's gonna come down to the end. I mean, every game means something right now for those top four teams, 4 or 5 teams. So every night it's a must-win situation. For us, we want to keep that number one spot. So we just gonna keep grinding. I think he can a lot. I mean, the way he stretches the floor, the way he shoots, the way he plays, he has tons of experience in the playoffs. So we're definitely excited to have him. Yeah, since the trade, I think he got there 2 days after the trade went through. He's been traveling with us, been out shooting around the practices and whatnot. So it's good to have him around just to get to know him first, and then hopefully we get him on the court soon after All-Star break. It's just tons more spacing for everybody out there. I mean, the floor is always spaced at a crazy amount right now with the shooters we have. And you add a guy like that, it's going to do nothing but help. I mean, I think we might get towards that at some point. I mean, as players, we have a lot of power of what we want to do and say. Just requesting trades is not one thing right now, but there's ways to handle it and do it. I think at some point it will become a little bit easier to do that. Yeah. That's tough. I think he pretty much has everything. Maybe an old pair of sneakers I used to wear, something like that. Yeah. My first basketball rivalry was probably sometime in high school or middle school against a team or a group of guys that I used to hate all the time because they used to talk a lot of junk. But we used to beat them pretty good. So I mean, that's all that matters. Yeah. No, yeah, it's great to be home, close to home. The closest place I can be to home here in Charlotte. I mean, it's great. I get to have a lot of family and friends come down, get to hang out with them. But for it to be my first All-Star experience is special, and then to be close to home makes it even more. Yeah. It's great. I mean, the game is growing in South Carolina. A lot of people don't realize that we have a lot of great talent there. Guys in the past and guys coming up now. So hopefully I keep the trend going. Jermaine O'Neal started it off, and hopefully it can keep going after me. Yeah. No, it was cool to definitely see those guys play before our game in Charlotte, just to get them to have an experience of playing the on the NBA court, NBA Coliseum or arena, just to have fun and just to see what it's all about. That was the school. Right now, of course, I'm gonna go with my guy Giannis. I mean, he's having a great year. He's leading us to first place right now. He's doing everything for us. I think when you look at his numbers, you look at our team, you look at how we're winning and everything. I think he's the clear candidate right now. Huh? What did I have for dinner? I had the turkey burger and fries last night for dinner. Yeah. Hmm. That's tough. I think LeBron's the best player in the world right now as far as overall body of work in his career and what he's doing for the league on and off the court. But I mean, I think Giannis is heading towards that direction. Giannis is still 23, 24. LeBron is in his 30s right now. I think Giannis can be a LeBron type caliber player, like an all-world, Hall of Famer, MVP, legend, one of the best ever. So he's doing the right things to put himself in that situation. I think he will get there. I really don't think you can put a ceiling on Giannis at all. I mean, to see him grow over the last couple of years and see what he's doing now, it's night and day from 6 years ago to now. So I really don't think there's a limit for what he can do. No. Yeah, those two guys. I mean, they're definitely balling out. I'm hoping, hopefully, they'll make it to the league next year, have great careers. You know, I've been keeping up with Zion since high school. A couple years in high school, we played in the same private school league. So to see him doing well, to see him excelling, to see he's handling everything the right way, I wish nothing but the best for those two guys. Yeah. I've known Josiah since, he was in elementary school. He used to come around the gym all the time when we were working out and practices and whatnot. But to see him grow, to see the person he's coming, knowing that he's humble, he wants to get to this league and wants to do everything he can, I think it's going to work out for him. What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
First All-Star game, how you feel?
Feel great, man. I feel great. I mean, like I said, it's the first one here, close to home. Can't beat this.
You got your whole family in town?
Pretty much, but it's a good thing.
The NBA limits you with tickets as well.
They do, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Nah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, though.
So how does it feel? I have had a good question. Kind of lost it.
It's going to come to you.
It's going to come back. But how does it feel in the first place? How you like playing for Coach Bud?
Hey, Bud's great, man. I mean, his style's a little different than what we're used to, but it's fun. I mean, he keeps the energy live, keeps everybody fresh and focused and relaxed, which is what we need.
Danny, everybody fresh, man.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Who's going to win the 3-point? Who's going to win it?
I think European players always had some type of a game. I mean, I don't think nobody respected them when they first came in. They were always known as skillful players that, were basic fundamentals that knew how to play the game the right way. Now when they come over here, they just put a little more style, I think, into it with the NBA. I think they've always been great players. I mean, I don't think there's a bad stereotype about them, really. All-time favorite, the Vince Carter dunk competition a couple years ago. That was my favorite of all time. I can't. I was first Giannis. I mean, his athletic ability at his size, how he's able to get through the defense, cut through the defense, and his handles and whatnot. My shooting, I would go with LeBron's IQ, Steph Curry's shooting too in there, KD's skill set. I think if you have all those guys together, the best player ever. Anybody. I mean, all those guys are great. All those guys are great shooters. So I mean, I definitely want to beat anybody. It doesn't have to be one guy in particular. We knew we had a chance. We knew we had a great team coming into the season. But I think guys are really buying into what we're doing here. Like I said, I kept saying Giannis been having a great year. Eric Bledsoe, Malcolm Brogdon, Brook Lopez. Those guys have all been playing well for us all year long. So as long as we keep playing well, as long as guys keep buying in and our bench guys are stepping up too, I think we'll be all right. For me, there aren't too many guys. I mean, I think I'm able to match up with a lot of guys because of my size and length. It's able to keep me with smaller guys. Sometimes I'm able to use my length, and I still have the size to guard some big guys. So I won't think there's too many people or there's one guy in particular that, is a nightmare for me to match up with. It's coming soon. I think he shot one a couple weeks ago. I mean, once he starts shooting it, one's going to visually fall in. So, I mean, you're not going to hit a shot if you don't shoot it. I think right now James is kind of a one-man show. I mean, he's having a great season. He's put up great numbers. He's helping his team win games. But I think Giannis is doing everything. He's not just a one-man show with our team. He's playing at a really high level, one of the best right now in the league at what he does. But I think collectively he makes our guys better, makes our teams better. He's a great leader. So I think it's just James is more of a one-man show. No credit, no knock to him because he's a great player. He's doing crazy things. The 40-ball stretch he had is insane. But I'm going to go with my guy, Giannis. Just the way he carries himself, how hard he plays every night. I mean, playing hard every night is a skill set. Not a lot of guys do it, but every night he finds a way to challenge himself. No, yeah, I definitely think so, but I think we're all fine with that. We're not worried about the hoopla behind us, the hype behind us at all. If anybody's on our train or whatever, but we just go out there and worry about us. We know what we can do. We're not worried about too many people talking about us as long as we keep doing our thing. What? A 4-pointer? Oh, yeah. That's usually Brooks' shot. Brooks shoots from anywhere on the court, and we want him to shoot from anywhere on the court. It just makes us way more dangerous, opens the floor all the way up. I mean, he'll shoot threes 5 feet behind the three-point line with no problem, so that's what we need. Yeah, it's been a challenge for me this year. It's been different, but it's something I just got to adjust to, find a rhythm with it, keep playing. I mean, my mid-range is still there at times, but I know I can always fall back on it if I really need to. But right now, what I'm doing, what the team is doing is working, so I really don't have to try to do too much different. Just trying to be a leader. Always being there to reach out. I mean, I try to let my high school coach know that if he knows anybody or wants anybody to be in contact with me, it's an open door. I mean, I think that's the best way to keep it going in South Carolina, keep guys hungry, keep guys believing. So I always keep the door open. Yeah. First of all, he's a great guy. I mean, everybody knows that. He's a winner. He wants to win. The thing he does for the city of Charlotte is amazing. But he's definitely one of the toughest guys to go against. Every night you play against him, you know there's going to be a fight. You know he's going to give it his all. So to see a guy like that and then have his all-star be a starter for the first time in Charlotte, his hometown, or the hosting city, it's amazing. I wish nothing but the best for him. We want to have a good game. We want to win first, and then we'll talk about that later during the game. We'll see who's got the hot hand first. Yeah. It all depends on if I'm able to play and make the roster or whatever. So hopefully I'll find out some good news after this season and figure out if I'm going to be on the Olympics or the qualifying cup, or maybe now it might not work. So we'll see. Who runs around the most would probably be somebody like J.J. Redick, Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, just guys who just nonstop movement. I mean, you have to be in shape to play against those guys. You have to be ready to fight through tons of screens too. It's a little bit all over. I'm sporadic. Some areas where some nights I like one spot, some nights I like another spot. But the corners are always the best shots to shoot. The top of the key, and then I'll have to go with the wings after that. My biggest fear as a kid, it wasn't too much. I mean, the only thing I didn't like too much was heights. I mean, if I looked over the edge, that's my really only true fear. Fear of failing, I don't have that. Like looking for anything deep, nah. Just just all it is just heights. I hate looking over and looking down 1,000 feet or something like that. Yeah. Amy, yeah. Curry. Yeah, I don't even know that. Dukoci something, I don't know. Yeah. Quavo, Quavo. Notwizki. Giannis, yeah. I still can't spell his last name. I never call him by his last name, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. First, he's one of my guys. I've known him for a long time. He's a great guy, great competitor, great team leader, and great player, great point guard. But to see what he's going through right now on and off the court, there's nothing you can do but pray for him. I mean, Eric Bledsoe was one of his teammates, one of his good friends. You know, he said he's going through a rough time, and he's just trying to be there for him. I mean, we're all brothers around here in this league, so you just want to be there for another guy when he's going through something. So I hope he makes it through this. I hope everything goes well, and I hope to see him back on the court playing at the usual level we all seen him play. It definitely helps tremendously. I mean, to be able to handle the ball so guys can't just pressure me. Me being known as mainly a shooter, I'm able to get by guys. I'm able to play make more, which open things up a lot more easier for me. Allow me to play off the ball some, allow me to play make and drive and be aggressive, play a natural scoring game with playmaking to the side. So being a secondary ball handler or working on my ball handling is something that's definitely helped my career. Yeah. Right now, I'm trying to learn how to play golf. That's my main thing. Spent my last 3 summers trying to learn how to play. I live in South Carolina, so tons of golf all over. I'm a homebody, so I don't like to go out too much. I'll travel every now and then, but for the most part, I just try to play golf and just relax at home with my family and friends. Yeah. It's a J. Cole song. J. Cole or Lil Wayne. I mean, those are my 2 favorite artists, so any song by one of those 2 guys, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, those 2 guys are legends. 2 of my favorite players of all time. Dirk changed the game with a 7-footer shooter that could drive by you every now and then. It's crazy. And then D-Wade is just flash. I mean, I got the chance to work out with him one summer just to see how he worked, what he thought about, just how he picked his game apart. It's something I'll never forget. So those 2 guys are 2 of my favorite players of all time. Yeah. I always won that game. I mean, I played against those guys all the time growing up. When they were growing up, too, during the summers. They would want to come in and join in on my workouts, and I'll let them. But I definitely had to show them who's the top dog. And nah, they never did. Never did.
What about JP? What's his game like?
JP, he stopped playing by the time I got to high school. He was all back down game, put his weight on me and see if I can handle it. I mean, travel is, I guess, more than 4 steps now. I think sometimes you're able to get away with 3, maybe 4 every now and then, depending on how it looks. But I don't think anybody knows the real answer to that question anymore. Favorite basketball? Probably Space Jam. I mean, that was like the first, first like really good movie that I watched that was about basketball. That and a couple other ones I can't remember off the top of my head. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think I would trade. I mean, I'm happy with being myself. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I like my life. I mean, I'm not living through anybody else's eyes, anybody else's lives. I'm enjoying mine. So I don't think anybody. It's definitely the slow drivers in the left lane. Yeah, I'm the guy that I won't honk. I'll just speed past them and give them a look and just keep going. Nah, just look at him. Just that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he has a great IQ. His athletic ability was crazy. His drive, like I said, he knew his game and he knew how to develop his own game with help from others. But he was definitely a guy that could do pretty much anything he wanted to on that court. Yeah, it's a great feeling to see, to hear that from Coach Pop, and then to be involved all during this weekend. I mean, the hard work is paying also. Hopefully, greater things keep coming. The two sweetest sneakers in the league, I would have to go with KD and LeBron right now. A pair of hybrid dunks. I have PE, so I wear my own hybrid dunks. They just allowed me to be myself. My parents always told me be confident, but be humble at the same time, but enjoy my life. I mean, nobody's perfect, so don't go out there try to act like you gotta live a perfect life. Be yourself and be happy with it. It's cool just to see them like interact with everything that's going on. They're having a ball. I wish I could just spend all day with them and just kick it with them, but I'm still having a great time. I know they're having a great time. I'm glad they could be here. I really don't have a diet. I just try to stay away from fast food. That's my only thing. Kind of try to eat clean for the most part, but no real diet for me. And my pregame meal always changes, so I don't have one particular meal I always eat. So I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Nah, I was my rookie year in my second year, but I kind of died off that train, yeah. What team? Hopefully not many, but I see the way some of those guys go there and play is kind of just stand around, watch them, and be ready to catch and shoot. I mean, it's tough, but hopefully I wouldn't have to change my game at all. Hopefully we will be able to fit and coexist. No, yeah, you're definitely an important piece. If you have a guy like that who needs shooters around him, guys that can take a little bit of pressure or have some type of attention out there on the court, he's going to need shooters. If not, it will be a tough night for him. Yeah. Favorite Latino player of all time. Let's see. I can't even think of one right now, man. Manu. Argentina, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Definitely. Manu's Hall of Famer, one of the best players that I've seen in a long time. The Euro step, he brought the Euro step over here, so definitely him. I think it's important for everybody. I mean, not just Latinos, Europeans, everybody. The more people we can get involved, the more we can spread this game, the better this game will be. Hola, Guatemala. That was my dad. I mean, my father was a big inspiration in my life. He put the ball in my hands at a young age, and he's been with me every step of the way.
Khris.
Yes, sir.
Khris, you played
one special moment in my career, I would say making it to the NBA, getting drafted by Detroit in the 39th pick. That was it. Yeah. What's up, Brazilian fans? Hope you all enjoy All-Star Weekend. What's up, man? I mean, there's different options they could go to with, off the court endorsement deals, activities to do outside the court. I think that's a main part of it. The attention they get, the crowds they get, it literally goes hand in hand. I think it's always good for the NBA. I mean, it's nothing against smaller market teams. Some guys prefer bigger market, smaller market, but I don't think it's bad either way. Yeah.
Michael Jordan's birthday this weekend. A lot of talk about who's the greatest of all time. Besides basketball, what's something you're the go-to?
When am I the GOAT at? Probably doing absolutely nothing to sit in my house all day. I'm the GOAT at that.
Keeping it chill, that's a good one. It's Ric Flair. He's a legend here in Charlotte. If you were a pro wrestler, what would your name be?
Let's see. Some of my teammates call me Cash. I have to go with Cash. Yeah. Thanks.
Hip-hop and basketball have been integrated since hip-hop has been around. Who would you say your skills most likely represent as a rap artist? What's your name?
I would. I was like, yeah, that's my guy, J. Cole. So I don't think he's underrated anymore. You can't say he's underrated anymore, but I think he's my favorite rapper. I think he's at the top of the rap game right now. So I like J. Cole. I'm gonna go with him. Yes, sir. Hi, Mongolia. Yeah. Say something. I don't know what you're saying. I can't hear you. Oh, appreciate the support, you guys. Hope you keep watching. Hope you stay tuned to the Milwaukee Bucks this season.